Joanna was born on 6 November 1479 in the city of Toledo in the Kingdom of Castile. Her parents were Isabella I of Castile and Ferdinand II of Aragon, who were both members of the House of Trastamara. She had two older siblings, Isabella, Queen of Portugal, and John, Prince of Asturias, and two younger sisters, Maria, who would follow in the footsteps of her older sister becoming Queen of Portugal, and Catherine, who would become Henry VIII's first wife and Queen of England. Joanna was raised and educated by her mother Isabella for the sole purpose of a royal marriage in order to secure strategic alliances for Castile and Spain. Being the third child of Isabella and Ferdinand, it would have been thought that she would never ascend to the throne, but due to untimely deaths she would eventually inherit the thrones of Castile and Aragon. She has a broad education for a lady at the Castilian court at the time, and amongst her educators was her own mother. The royal education she would have received at the time included court etiquette, dancing, drawing, equestrian skills, good manners, dancing and music, and embroidery and sewing. She would also be educated in many languages including Castilian, Leonese, Galician, Portuguese, Catalan, French, and Latin. Joanna, though, would grow weary and show skepticism of the devoutness of her mother's religion. Isabella, who established the Spanish Inquisition in 1478 to rid the country of heretics, an act that was tantamount to genocide. Joanna's rebellion against her race would see her tortured for her act, probably during 1495, when she would be suspended from the ceiling by ropes with weights attached to her feet. When Joanna reached the age of 16, the role she had been brought up for was brought into effect when she would be betrothed to Philip of Flanders. Philip was 18 years old and son of the Holy Roman Emperor, Maximilian I, thus creating a political alliance between two great empires in Europe and joining the Spanish House of Trastamaras with the Holy Roman Empire family of the Habsburgs. Joanna would be married by proxy to Philip at the Palacio de los Vivero in Valladolid. In August 1496 she would leave Spain to arrive in Flanders and travel on to modern-day Germany, where she arrived on the 22nd of August. 2 months later, she would formally marry Philip on the 20th of October 1496 in a town near modern-day Brussels in Belgium. Joanna would have 6 children with Philip, all would become queens or emperors of Europe. Although a princess of Castile and fourth in line to the Spanish throne, the dice of fate would roll in Joanna's favor. Her oldest sibling and brother would die without a surviving heir. Joanna's older sister Isabella and Isabella's son, Miguel, would both pass away, leaving Joanna as next in line to the throne in 1502, as her 2 sisters were both younger than herself. Joanna would be recognized as the heir, and named as the Princess of Asturias, the title given to the heir to the throne, in 1502 at the Castilian Cortes of Toro, and would also receive fealty from the Cortes of Castile in Toledo. Philip was also recognized as her consort. Later that year, Philip would return to the Holy Roman Empire, leaving Joanna in Madrid. At this time, Joanna was pregnant with their 4th child, who would become Holy Roman Emperor, Ferdinand I.